pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
My bitch a choosy lover, never fuck without a rubber. Never in the sheets like it on top of the cover. Money on the dresser, drive a compressor. Top notch hoes get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the buck for $40 in the club. Fucking up the game, bitch, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000 a pop, I'm pulling business off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some hoes wanna choose, but them bitches too scary. Your bitch chose me, you ain't a pimp, you a fairy.
A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
Baby, you been rolling solo, time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side, if you know what I mean. I show you shit you never seen, the 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. I say my girl, I don't mean my woman, that ain't my style. Need a real street stalker, walk a green mile. Piling up the paper on the dining room table, cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. Baby, rockin' Russian sable, keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with some $1,000 shit up on my back. I'm $1 million man, they need $1 billion bitch. Put my pimpin' in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, Pimp CBU with B. Cause what's a hoe with no pimp, and what's a pimp with no hoe? Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get toes.
A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Artie of Artie's Corporate Fiction. Hi. Alexa, turn on the sign. There we go. Hi. Anyway, I know I said I was probably going to be playing Fallout. I am still going to be playing Fallout, but later on today, later on this evening. But because it's coming up on my feed a lot, I figured I'd give an update on the Dalton mayor, Miss Tiffany Henyard, because there's, you know the old saying that the walls are closing in. Well, they sure are. As on April 19th, so last Friday. Yep, last Friday. I knew that was going to happen. Sorry. Last Friday, the FBI served the village subpoenas. A good chunk of it involving disciplinary records for several employees, including at least two police officers. So my guess is, well, I think they're going to say in this piece that they are all affiliated with the mayor. I'm sorry. I probably should have muted myself first before triggering her. I won't say the name. But let's hear what they say, and then let's hear what the subpoenas say, because I think the subpoena, Fox 32 Chicago apparently got copies of the subpoena, so they're able to tell us what's in them.
This is wonderful news. We've been waiting on this for some time, and now finally, someone has heard us.
Jubilation in South Suburban Dalton after federal agents serve a pair of subpoenas on Village Hall, part of what appears to be a blossoming corruption investigation into Dalton's mayor, Tiffany Henyard.
Today, Fox 32 obtained copies of those 2 subpoenas, which offer something of a roadmap to that federal investigation. Our Dane Placco has more.
Would you like to look at them?
Absolutely.
We showed Dalton trustee Tammy Brown the subpoenas that were delivered by 4 FBI agents at Dalton Village.
So, yep. Apparently, I guess at least this one, and maybe this guy, and maybe these 2 also are Fed boy. Okay, I say Fed boys, but yes, the female and male, female, whatever. Serving subpoenas to the Village Hall.
Friday afternoon, directed to the Village of Dalton's custodian of record.
Let's see here. So the biggest thing, okay, I doubt you guys could see this. I doubt you guys could see this in here. But the most important thing to, well, not the most important, but a very important thing to note is that this grand jury has been impaneled since November of last year. So the feds have been watching her for a while. And I know, like, people are like, why isn't she? I know a lot of people like to say, like, why isn't she arrested? You know, how is she not behind bars already? Well, I mean, the wheels of justice can turn pretty slow, especially when it comes to public corruption cases. But the thing is like, in those types of things, the feds can work slow, but once they work, it's to me, it's okay if the payoff is that there is no way they can get out of this without a major plea, because the feds will wait until the evidence is so overwhelming that they won't even bother with a trial.
They're headlined "Subpoena to Testify Before a Grand Jury." And that's significant because it's our first official confirmation that a federal grand jury has been impaneled to investigate allegations of rampant corruption in Dalton. In fact, the subpoena discloses they began meeting in November of last year.
Oh my.
Yeah. So.
My God. Someone has heard our cry. Finally, someone has heard.
Well, I mean, they have. It's just like they have heard you. I'm being pedantic, but they have heard them. It's just like the feds can't say anything. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to make this public until they're ready to make it public.
Heard the residents of Dalton, and they're actually going to do something about it now.
One of the subpoenas asks for personnel and disciplinary files for 29 Dalton employees. Trustee Brown reviewed the list of names and told us they all have one thing in common.
All of these people are loyal to the mayor. Every last one of them are loyal to the mayor.
Ask you a couple questions.
The other subpoena asks for information about Village Administrator Keith Freeman. Mayor Henyard's.
Oh, yeah, there's also an update on that guy, too. Give me 1 second. So my understanding is that this Keith Freeman, he's the village administrator for Dalton, and he's also effectively her right hand, and he's also got his own issues. So we're gonna watch.
Deputy, who you may remember tried to block us from talking to the mayor when we did a story about her police security detail last year.
Mayor, why do you need so many officers, details, or your security?
The subpoena, focusing on Freeman, asks for payments, tax records, and any contracts.
Certified copies of with Keith Freeman. BSBT, why don't they just drag her ass out? Because, like I said, the feds work slow. Hey, Brad, how you doing? Because, like I said, the feds work slow but methodical. They're building the case, and because I'm sure you guys, I'm sure a handful of you guys I've seen some of these indictments, right? Especially when it comes to public corruption. Oh my God, what was the one? What was the one I saw? It was what was the Republican, he was a Republican representative in California who like went viral because he was vaping in the middle of a congressional hearing. I can't remember his damn name, but then he became even more infamous when his public corruption came in, and they found out that he was using he was using campaign funds to purchase purchase games on Steam, and then the video game journalists also picked up on that story because yeah. But when the feds unsealed the indictment, it was like 65 pages. against both the rep. I can't remember his damn name. Against the rep and his wife for campaign finance fraud, wire fraud, and bank fraud. Yeah. Because they tried to write off the expenses by claiming that their campaign credit card got stolen or something. Basically they were trying to cover up the campaign finance fraud with like bank fraud. I remember that being the thing. So, but when you go through these indictments, they are massive, and they got the affidavits. The affidavits in turn, it is no, not TJ Cox. Is if I see the name, I will remember it. But he oh man, I can't remember. Well, I think part of his claim was that his son used the card to buy the games. Duncan Hunter, there it is. Thank you, Duncan Hunter. Yes, that's who it was. Duncan Hunter was the guy. Yeah. The other big indictment that I've seen is against against my former senator, Senator Menendez. Man, that guy, I'm not gonna lie, Senator Menendez has given the feds a slip like so many times, but now last year, I think they finally like nailed him with this latest group of indictments, and they are also pretty massive and pretty thorough. So the long story short, that's why they can't just like hammer up right now this incident, is because the feds, they like to take their time and build that case so that it's so overwhelming that they will have no choice but to try and get a deal.
Given to a list of companies, some of which are associated with Freeman, according to a search of LLC records.
It would be my somewhat educated guess that there have been allegations raised by third parties that those businesses, or at least some of them, were sham businesses. They didn't really exist. They provided no legitimate services. And he was submitting phony invoices to the village, which were being paid.
Former FBI agent Ross Rice says even though the subpoenas require Dalton to turn over the records to the grand jury on May 13th, it's likely the investigation is nowhere near wrapping up.
You have two.
No, I would agree with that. I would actually agree with that, because I remember the time between the FBI raided Menendez's like associate's like medical practice to when he was finally indicted was like, and it was an actual raid, by the way, Wonder Woman, that one was an actual raid where you had like a team of FBI agents like carrying out boxes. That I would call that a raid. The time between that and when he was finally indicted was like at least six to 8 months before the indictments were handed out. I'm thinking that this could end up happening. It may not take that long, but I'm willing to bet it'll probably be at the end of summer when they finally finish it up.
For two different types of records. And that means it's what I would call a multifaceted or a multi-pronged investigation.
Last week, Freeman was charged with bankruptcy fraud for allegedly underreporting his income.
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at that story too.
At Dalton and Thornton Township by about $100,000. Trustees who've been battling Henyard say after seeing Freeman all over the federal subpoenas, it's time for him to go.
Termination, not suspension, pending investigation. The investigation is ongoing. Termination. Immediately.
The only response to subpoenas from Mayor Henyard so far came on social media over the weekend when she posted, quote, "To all you clowns that's a part of the circus, stop chasing fake news."
Okay, so Wonder Woman, I'm not going to show the video, but Wonder Woman showed me a video where apparently she, before that post, She claimed that the news that the FBI raided the Village Hall is fake or not true or whatever. And like, okay, yeah, you're correct. It's not, the feds didn't raid your village. They did not have like a team of like 10 FBI agents carrying out boxes. But that doesn't mean that the FBI did not go to the village and issue a subpoena for records.
Dalton, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
All right, let's go to the more on Keith's latest charge.
And we have some new developments on a suburban government that's mired in accusations of scandal. The mayor of Dalton is already under investigation, and there are allegations of misconduct surrounding an official trip to Las Vegas. Well, now a top administrator is facing fraud charges. Regina Waldrop explains.
Trustee Andrew Holmes?
No.
Several high-level officials in South Suburban Dalton facing a rush of lawsuits and investigations. Federal prosecutors accuse Keith Freeman of making false statements.
That's right, of course. Yeah, now he actually does have federal charges on him for bankruptcy fraud. Let me see here. Title 18, USC 157-2. And it's yeah, if you underreport your income when filing for bankruptcy, you know, you're gonna get in trouble. This is simple as that.
Bankruptcy petition. Freeman currently serves as village administrator and as municipality manager of Thornton Township.
There has been several times that we.
Wait, he's double dipping too? So both Tiffany and him are double dipping by having two positions in two municipalities. Jesus.
We have gone back and forth, and we have talked about being able to get past all of this.
The indictment alleges that Freeman made several false statements and omissions in the bankruptcy petition filed in January. It says he knowingly underreported income he derived from his employment, as well as fees he received from his private consulting business. Freeman has not been arraigned, and the village declined to comment. This latest legal issue comes days after a civil lawsuit was filed against Mayor Tiffany Henyard and trustee Andrew Holmes, who is a well-known community activist. It was filed by the mayor's former assistant and a Dalton police officer.
Okay, so this is the sexual harassment civil suit where
the lawsuit accuses Holmes of assault and battery and Henyard of retaliation. The incidents allegedly occurred during and after an economic development trip to Las Vegas last May.
Having done the motion, and we have a second.
Days ago, 4 Dalton trustees appointed Lori Lightfoot, Chicago's former mayor and a former federal prosecutor, as a special investigator to look into the Vegas trip and allegations of misappropriation and misspending by the mayor. But the village attorney in a letter writes, trustees completely lack the authority to appoint Lightfoot as additional legislative counsel. It goes on to say the mayor will not be approving any payments to Lightfoot because.
Let me see here. So what are they saying? I'm actually going to read this. Hang on. Right on, Sean.
Allegations of misappropriation and misspending by the mayor, but the village attorney in a letter writes, trust.
The hiring of additional exceeds the authority. An investigation is a legal proceeding. It is not authorized to initiate legal proceedings. So they're trying to argue that they don't have the authority to hire Lightfoot as a special prosecutor.
Trustees completely lack the authority to appoint Lightfoot as additional legislative counsel. It goes on to say the mayor will not be approving any payments to Lightfoot because her appointment violates the law. Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Regina, thank you.
What does that mean? What is Chicago? What is CBS saying?
Dalton. There was a surprise visit there by the FBI. Now it comes the same week as a village administrator was indicted for engaging in a bankruptcy fraud scheme. CBS 2's Asal Rizai in the newsroom right now with the latest on this story. Assault.
Yeah, Suzanne, good morning. The FBI randomly showing.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's who said it. Actual Justice Warrior is a conservative YouTuber. Motherfucker just clickbait the shit out of his video by saying the FBI raids a corrupt super mayor. They did not raid. They serve subpoenas, okay? They serve the subpoena. That's not a raid. You clickbait charlatan.
Going up at Village Hall there, we know there have been allegations of mismanagement against Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her administration, though the FBI would not confirm exactly what they're investigating at this time. Take a look. You'll see plainclothed agents in the lobby of Village Hall there yesterday.
Oh my God. And so Chicago, CBS Chicago also does this. The title of this video is like, FBI conducts, quote, court-authorized investigative activity, end quote, at Village Hall. Yeah, they served the subpoena. They served the subpoena. But all these people want to gas it up into something like so make it sound like sexier. But being served the subpoenas is a big deal in its own right. You don't have to like gas it up. Whatever. I don't know why I don't know. I gotta calm down. I shouldn't be taking it this seriously. All right, moving on. All right, so apparently the administrator persnickety, my understanding is that was a raid. I define a raid as not just like, you know, a couple of Fed boys handing over some paperwork. It's like, hey, you got to bring this to such and such date. A raid is like a team of like 8 to 10 of FBI agents coming in and confiscating boxes and cases of documents and material. I consider that to be a raid.
Have hired former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, we know, to investigate claims of sexual misconduct during a trip to Las Vegas back in 2023, reportedly paid for in part.
And yes, a raid can also involve an actual arrest too. And I will also consider that to be a raid as well.
Funds. We also know a former Dalton employee is accusing a board trustee of the assault. Just this week, a high-ranking administrator for both Dalton and Thorntip Township, Keith Freeman, was federally indicted. He's accused of concealing assets and incomes from his creditors. It's unclear if the visit by the FBI is related to Freeman.
That's a raid. When they need to do this, FBI, open up! That's a raid.
Some other leaders we talked to say they're relieved to know their concerns are now possibly being looked into by law enforcement.
But until we know that, I think Administrator Freeman should be terminated.
We may soon be provided with some answers. We haven't received financials since September.
Thank you for the membership.
Someone has heard our cry.
Debbie, appreciate it.
Spokesperson tells CBS 2 court-authorized investigative activity was the nature of their visit, but would not elaborate on who is the subject of the investigation. We've reached out to the mayor and the city administrator for comment.
Okay, so apparently CBS Chicago is not on the ball. Apparently Fox, the local Fox station, is on top of things because CBS Chicago doesn't know what the hell's going on, apparently.
WGN investigates.
Wait, which indictment are you talking about, Goddess? You talking about what's his face? Tiffany's right hand man. What the heck is this? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know what this has to do with what we're talking about. Okay, but thank you.
Has new details on a South suburban politician's taste for travel. It's costing taxpayers a lot of money with few details about how it benefits the communities she serves. FBI agents arrived at Village Hall on Friday to serve subpoenas for the employment records of more than a dozen Dalton employees. Tiffany Henyard is the mayor of Dalton. She is also the supervisor of Thornton Township. Credit card records show Henyard and her team have charged taxpayers more than $102,000 for trips they've taken in the past year. That includes a stay at the Four Seasons in Atlanta and a $13,000 hotel tab in New York City. Township taxpayers also paid for a trip to Las Vegas, in which a Dalton trustee is accused in a civil lawsuit of sexual misconduct with one of Henyard's aides. The group was in Sin City to attend a conference that connects retailers with communities for potential projects. But several South suburban mayors tell WGN Investigates the township doesn't play any role in economic development, so they have no idea why township
why she took the trip.
Taxpayers picked up that bill. Henyard's team has refused to say how all the travel benefits.
Pretty sure there was also first class as well for at least one or two of those trips.
Benefited residents. You can read the full story at WGNTV.com/investigates.
We begin.
Where's the other one? Oh, where was the other one I saw? Apparently another lawsuit has been filed against the mayor by a business owner.
After presiding over the brief 15-minute meeting, Tiffany Henyard quickly left, ignoring our questions on the way out.
What the hell happened? Hold on. Hang on. There we go. What are the odds that you're saying that the right hand will flip? I would say pretty high. Especially if they've already charged him specifically. I imagine they'll try and see if he'll turn state's evidence to go after her.
After presiding over the brief 15-minute meeting, Tiffany Henyard quickly left, ignoring our questions on the way out.
At the Thornton Township Board of Trustees meeting, some came to the defense of the embattled village leader.
The type of attack that we're seeing strictly off of allegations is unheard of.
This was Henyard's first public meeting after sources say the FBI on Friday served subpoenas at Dalton Village Hall for personnel and business records, and after Dalton Village Administrator Keith Freeman was indicted last week on a federal bankruptcy fraud charge.
Stop having one-sided narrative because it is not the truth. It's only one-sided, and it's a shame that the media comes out and they only show negative things.
Seconds after adjourning the meeting, Henyard was gone.
Mayor Henyard, you have a...
Oh, yeah, of course she'd run as fast as possible out of there.
Talk to ABC 7 about the FBI investigation. Mayor?
Henyard is named alongside Dalton Village trustee Andrew Holmes in a sexual assault lawsuit filed by a Dalton police officer who was a member of Henyard's security detail, as well as a woman who used to work for the mayor. And now a new lawsuit alleges Dalton officials gave a barbershop owner the runaround in improperly denying a business license.
I was just chasing my tail. And as I'm chasing my tail, my finances were wearing thin.
Tyrone Isom Jr. says he worked with the village to purchase and renovate this building, only to be told his license was denied by Mayor Henyard. The complaint alleging a policy of choosing and denying applicants for financial and political reasons.
Everything Mr. Isom was doing was within the parameters of the law.
I mean, that is... It's... I'm not saying that this is an isolated incident. I'm sure there are other towns across the country where the mayor has seemingly such pull that they can pull this, like, you know, you got to kiss the ring before you can do anything in the town. But man.
And for whatever reason, which we'll ultimately find out, Mayor Henyard said, nope.
This evening, a representative for the Village of Dalton declined to comment on that lawsuit.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago.
See if there's what. So that's right now. That is like the biggest pieces of biggest updates that we have on Henyard. My expectation is that you'll probably see charges or an indictment come out maybe the end of this summer. But it's obvious, like, the walls are closing in on her, and like I don't know where she's going to get the idea that she can explain away all of the invoices, all of the allegations by so many different disinterested parties, accusing her of the same kind of conduct. I mean, that's where it's like, it's damning against you. Because if you have not just this business owner, but this business owner and this business owner, this business owner, they don't know each other, they're not friends with each other, and they're all making the same allegations that they gotta kiss the ring, or that because they didn't support her, their licenses were withheld or revoked, versus the trips. They have the invoices, the trips taken, the debts that the village is under, the resolution to permanently keep her salary as high as it was. Yeah. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for her to get out of this. And like I said, if you missed the very beginning of the apparently the feds have impaneled a grand jury since last November. So the last 6 months, the feds have been have had their eye on Mayor Henyard. So, it's funny. The funny, ironic thing, Omega, is that she pretty much brought it on herself. Look at all the billboards she bought with taxpayer money, by the way. The billboards she bought to place all over this town, which to me, I mean, with all due respect, I'm not trying to denigrate it, but it looks like a pretty, like, lower working class town that, you know, that wouldn't have a whole lot of funds to work with. But she's dropping this amount of money just for billboards of herself, calling herself a super mayor, going off on social media, dressing up as whatever the heck he was in the movie. I can't remember the movie. Yeah, it's like she brought this on herself. I don't know what to tell you. She wanted the spotlight, and now she's getting it. It's just like she doesn't like that she's getting a negative attention out of it. And of course, like, I remember her initial allegations this is all because a black woman mayor is a lady. The vast majority of people who are accusing you of corruption are all black women. They're all black. They're like, most of them are black women who are accusing you of corruption. So your allegation that this is a racism or sexism rings hollow. Yeah, they true. Hitchbot, true. They're all jealous. They jealous. True. All right. Somebody link this to me. Oh, you found the link to the indictment. Wonder Woman. Yeah. senior administrator for Dalton, charged with federal court with bankruptcy fraud. Oh, it has a copy of the indictment too. Oh, we're not going to go through all. Well, it's only 11 pages. We're not going to go through all of it. But, you know, part of the bankruptcy filing, you have to disclose your deposits of money in financial accounts, disclose unsecured creditors, employment status, monthly income, yada, yada. The standard stuff, right? The problem that he had, he devised a scheme intended to devise a scheme to defraud documents in a bankruptcy case. Attempted to and did defraud his creditors and the Chapter 7 trustee by taking steps to conceal his assets and sources of income. He created a company. Oh no! Oh no! He created a shell. He created a shell corporation. Oh, he created a shell corporation to tried to put a lot of his I guess a lot of his liquid assets into the shell company's accounts. Jassa, this what we're talking about is Tiffany Henyard's right-hand man. He's the administrator for the village of Dalton, and basically her right hand. Yeah. He created a shell company, and in July of last year, and he transitioned his banking activity to the account he opened on behalf of that company. And then in January of this year, he filed for bankruptcy. And he failed. He neglected to inform the feds that of this shell company's bank account on his bankruptcy filings. Boy. He also failed to disclose additional debts from an unsecured creditor. Oh no! He okay, well, in addition to that, as some of you guys know, Tiffany Henyard is double dipping. And what I mean by that is that she is both the mayor of Dalton, but she's also the supervisor of Thornton Township. So she has two positions, and with a combined income of $250,000. Well, the thing is, her right-hand man is also double dipping. Yes, that's what double dipping means. You're getting two salaries. He's also double dipping because he's also in the news report, he's the municipal manager of Thornton Township, and he's also the village administrator for Dalton. But he only, in his employment, in the employment section of his bankruptcy filings, he only listed his employment as municipality manager of Thornton. He neglected to let them know that he also was employed as the village administrator for Dalton. His combined income was was $15,000 a month, but he only claims $7,100 per month, which I assume is what he's getting as the manager in Thornton. He claimed that his net income was $94.72. He falsely represented that for the calendar year 2022, his gross income was $45,000. When he then knew that his gross income from his employment as both the municipality manager of Thornton and village administrator for Dalton, combined with the consulting fees from Company A, was approximately $140,000. He falsely reported that for the calendar year 2023, his gross income was $99,647. When his gross income, his actual gross income from 2023 was $195,000. He got how much of a man? Must be nice. Must be nice to get a raise from $140,000 to $195,000. Must be nice to get that kind of a raise in just 1 year. He falsely represented the only business he owned was Keith Freeman LLC when he actually also owned the shell company. Yeah. So this is in summary, like basically he grossly underreported his income, his assets, and yeah, he's in trouble. See, here's the thing, Catman. This is only with bankruptcy. This is a false issue with bankruptcy. There's no doubt in my mind that the IRS is also going to start to, there's no doubt in my mind that the feds are also transferring this, whatever they have, to the IRS, and they're going to have their own investigation. So he's going to be wildly by so many feds because he's probably going to get in trouble for public corruption. But he's already getting bankruptcy, and there's no doubt in my mind that the feds are also going to transfer whatever they have to the IRS to look at what he put in his 1099, which they actually allege here that he also provided. Oh, he only provided. Wait, he hold on. It was further part of the scheme that on or about January 30th, Freeman caused to be submitted to the Chapter 7 trustee a purported copy of his 2022 Form 1040, signed under penalty of perjury, when in truth, Freeman had not filed a 2022 Form 1040 tax return. Uh-oh. Is also part of the scheme that the phony 2022 Form 1040 falsely represented that his income was from employment was 45. No. Oh, so that's what he's trying to do. Okay, so this is what I think this is what they're alleging. They're alleging that I think they're alleging that at the time he had not filed his return for 2022, but he gave the Chapter 7 trustee a fake return. So it's not quite known here whether or not he also filed fraudulently with the IRS. So that might be up in the air. Yes, of course, these are all allegations. Innocent until proven guilty, of course. True. All right, somebody else also Yeah, Wonder Woman. I do know that the Illinois AG has shut down her fake charity, which is also another issue with her. All right, somebody recommended that I watch this. It looks kind of crazy. So we could watch this to end it. Like I said, I will be going. I'll probably be streaming Fallout 4 later this evening. Because I can't do much. I'm halfway packed. And I just gotta do the rest that I gotta do for the trip. Because I gotta I'm leaving the house at like 8 o'clock. Or 8 o'clock or 8:30. I'm leaving the house tomorrow. All right, let's hear it.
I'm calling my lawyer.
That's fine. But we're gonna take.
Oh no! All right, we're already off to a good start.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
I'm allowed to swear.
You are not.
Freedom of speech.
Oh my goodness! All right, so we're Karen is going through an exorcism.
Back up.
It's a beautiful day on Lake Chautauqua in Wisconsin, where one woman's temper is about to really rock the boat.
Listen, sit down and talk, okay? I'm telling you to sit down and talk right now.
Dude, and you're telling me you're taking my kids, but you don't even know their dad's name.
What?
Maybe I misspoke on the father's name of the caller, but both fathers, I spoke both of them.
Why would you call the dads of my children?
They called us. That's why we're here. They called.
Okay, so, okay.
I have, and my lawyer said that I get them until the date that is
Okay, so I guess a custody issue?
on my phone. My lawyer said I get them until the date that's on my phone.
You're looking at 34-year-old Alicia Orzel, a mom of 3 who was just informed that both of her kids' fathers have called requesting the children be returned.
We can't just come and get them. I need isn't that like a civil matter?
That's between you and the courts.
Yeah,
okay?
I have kids.
Stop yelling.
Kids.
Stop yelling right now.
You don't even know the name of the
Stop yelling right now.
dad.
Sit down. Sit down and talk.
No.
You're scaring the children.
You're scaring my children. You're scaring me coming here telling me you're going to take my kids and you don't even know the name of the dad.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so she's not she's not helping the situation. Shut up, K4. By being very, very aggressive and hostile. So far the cops, I don't think the police have been very aggressive either. But she's not helping the situation.
Police know the man seen here with Alicia is allegedly behind the initial reports. Let's see what he has to say.
Wait, what?
Ted, do you know why we're here? You can speak up too, sir, because I'm pretty sure you know why we're here.
Oh no.
With that man seemingly unwilling to fess up, Alicia decides it's time to make a phone call.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. But we're going to take the kids.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
Kids, do you guys have life jackets? Can you grab your life jackets? We'll get this straightened out when we get back to the house, okay? We're going to the house. It's okay. You're okay. Okay?
Moments later.
So, while custody issues are generally a civil matter, I think there's probably a lot in the background that we don't know that led up to this situation, right? So, yeah, we don't know what series of events led up to this.
Alicia gets a hold of that alleged lawyer. Let's see how far that gets her.
I'm in the middle of a lake right now in Wisconsin. They show up on a boat telling me they're taking the kids, and at first they didn't even know the names of their dad, who their dad was.
I misspoke. I apologize for that.
I know that, but you're...
This is not admiralty law.
So I have it in writing on how long I'm supposed to get them. call the cops or have to show up or something. Well, but you're my lawyer. I have it in my...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, wait, what is she saying? Hold on.
How long I'm supposed to get him. But you're in charge of Dalton too. So I have it in writing on how long I'm supposed to get him. You can just call the cops or have to show up or something. Well, but you're my lawyer. I have it in writing how long I get that. But you told me if I have it in writing for time, that's how long I get that. I know, but I have it in writing how long I get that. So then the cops can just come here and terrorize my kids like this and not even know their names. I can I'm supposed to let my kids go to these random cops to show up on a show?
Lisa,
you're
stop
my
swearing.
lawyer. Come on, Steve. Tell me what to do.
So it sounds like she's not getting the answers that she wants. Probably saying that, yeah, you were supposed to give the kids back at their, that's a designated time. And she's not liking the answer she's getting.
You don't have to worry. You guys don't have to worry. Don't be scared. We'll get it straightened out.
You were. Both of the dads are...
I understand, honey, but your dad wants you to come back. Okay?
No.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay, I'll come back.
Okay. Well, they're going to come with us now, and then you can...
They're not going with you now. No,
Okay.
they're not.
Alicia, if you obstruct and resist us, we're going to place you in handcuffs in front of your children. You don't want that. Okay? You don't want that.
Police decide they've had enough and board the pontoon.
Oh, road pirates! Oh, wait, not road pirates. Actual pirates boarding her vessel. Seeking to abscond with her property, aka children.
Lisa, you're gonna go in handcuffs.
No, Mommy, I don't want to do that, Mommy.
It's okay. You guys can come across. Come on, guys.
We're not going to do that, okay? Hang on one second. We're not going to do that.
You got shoes and stuff, bud?
What you do is go ahead and step right down here. I can hold your hand here. I'll step right down towards me. There you go. All right.
That's all right, bud.
Can you grab that blue life jacket?
Maybe you should know what the you're going to say before you come here.
Oh,
Coming
no.
here saying the wrong name of the dad. You
Sorry.
piece of cop.
Sorry, I misspoke, Alicia.
Yeah.
Put on and I'll help the other one put that orange one on here. Okay. You need anything else, or you got her?
No, we're good.
Okay.
So yeah, generally the sheriff, so in most jurisdictions, the sheriff's office, I guess most of you probably know this, but I'll just repeat it here. When it comes to enforcing court orders, that's usually the job of your local sheriff. They have the duty generally to enforce court orders. So like writs of replevin, custody issues, evictions, and so on. Those are usually done by your sheriff.
Okay.
Local police usually doesn't. They don't handle those kinds of situations.
We're going back to the house.
What house?
The house where you guys are staying to get their belongings. We're going to this landing over here where we belong.
You guys can have seats. All right. All right. Let that one unbuckle. We're gonna be okay. I promise.
Officers get those kids safely ashore where they decide to split up. Let's join officers at the home where they're looking to collect the kids' belongings.
This is all stuff to take to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they not coming up here? I don't get to see them again.
They're not here right now, no.
So you guys, you guys are just coming to get their stuff? Like,
Yep.
I thought Greg was coming up here and I would get to say goodbye to my kids.
Here's the deal, ma'am. If you wouldn't have acted the way you did on the boat, we would have put that
Obviously
position.
not if you're not letting me say goodbye.
Ma'am, if you wouldn't have acted that way on the boat, we would have brought them here, we would have done whatever we needed to.
Police are able to get most of the kids' stuff, but a missing booster seat soon reopens a can of worms.
Oh no.
Can we get the booster seat out of your truck?
Doggo!
Can we get the booster seat out of the truck?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, is there anything else left in there? I'm not coming in. If there's anything else that she wants to bring out, or otherwise we'll get out of here.
There's no way you can say goodbye to them.
They're not coming here.
Do we need power or something?
I don't think so.
All
Get a hold of Greg, see where they're meeting. If you can get a hold of Greg, it's going to be the Olden White House.
If the dads are okay with it, that's fine. But right now, yeah. I can at least grab the seat quick.
It should be unlocked.
Okay. All right.
He's in.
All right. I'll come back in just a minute and kind of see what's going on, all right?
Officers grab the booster seat and return to talk to the man.
You should try to get out of here, man.
Yeah, she's got to go. She's destroying my house. I'm down 2 TVs and a bunch of...
Wait, hold on. What'd you say? What did you say?
Yeah, she's got to go. She's destroying my...
Well, oh God. Okay, what is happening? Like I said, I'm trying my best to be charitable, and I'm trying my best to understand. And at least in some situations like this, you're only getting a small glimpse at somebody, and you don't know what led up to this, right? I'm trying my best, but she's not helping herself.
My house. I'm down 2 TVs and a bunch of...
Destroying your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this broken glass in the bedroom. What she fixing on? That she's on.
Has she hit you?
Yeah.
When?
But also, at the same time, this guy looked like scared shitless on the boat. The moment that he got called out by the sheriff's deputies, he looked like he was going to cower in fear. So, yeah. There may be a reason why she's twice divorced. I'm trying, but still, the way this guy is acting, it's like, yikes.
When did she hit you?
Yesterday morning. Rocks in the driveway.
She was throwing rocks at you?
No, she was using them as brass knuckles.
Oh.
Rocks.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You've been there.
She was throwing rocks at you?
No, she was using them as brass knuckles.
Oh.
Rocks.
Okay.
You've been there. I'd really not get involved in it this time, man, so be ready, boys. She's gotta go.
Come on, we're not trying to take her anywhere, we just... But if there's a problem here, we can't leave you with that either.
Yeah, I can't.
Does she have...
I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. But the guy's body language is just very... Yeah, you know what I mean?
Somewhere she can go. One of these vehicles hers?
Yes, but she won't leave.
So you want her out?
Yes.
We can get her out here for you. If that's what you want, we can have her removed.
Oh, this is his house? Oh, okay. So this is, I guess he's the new boyfriend. This is his house, and that was his boat, or something like that. But everything about this guy's body language is like screaming. Abused. I don't want to say that, because I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I'm not JCS, okay? But I'm only looking at this as a layperson about how he looks at his body and what it looks to me.
Then she's going to come back, and she's threatened to kill all my family at least 12 times.
Wait, she's threatened to kill his family?
Sounds like you need a restraining order to start with.
Yeah, I know.
Seconds later,
okay,
Alicia decides it's time to make another appearance.
Well, she used that today to have the kids taken away from you, and the only thing that she could do was get them into Mike's and Greg's hands.
Your mom.
They don't want to do that.
What are you guys doing here?
Okay, so I now understand why this guy was the one who called the husbands about the kids. Now that actually, okay, now that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense if this guy was the one who called it in and leading to the sheriff's having to intervene.
We were just here to get some of the stuff.
Dad, right now, Ted is probably trying to tell me I'm not stable in the house, and there's 2 cops at the door, so they're probably getting ready to take me.
That is not what's going on.
Then I need you guys to go.
That's not how this is going to...
Well, you were not the owner of the house.
Just go home, like your dad said.
Well, even her dad is saying leave the house, and she ain't doing it.
I got a problem, guys.
Alicia makes a dramatic exit.
Oh boy.
Police aren't far behind.
Go where?
It's important to be here, like your parents said.
No.
Yes.
No.
Don't hit my.
Oh, what the? Oh! Okay. All right. My charitability is done. My charitability is done. We're done. I'm done being charitable. We're done. We're done. Finito. We're done. Nah. No, we're done. We're done. Nope. Nope. Tase her ass. Tase her ass.
Don't hit my dog.
Dad, I'm here. I can hear you.
Do not kick
I am
my dog.
talking to my dad for a second.
Then talk. I'm gonna stand right here while you do it.
Dad.
After allegedly kicking that dog, the suspect continues her conversation.
I want to talk to Ted privately.
No, you're done there, please.
Mom, Dad, stop.
I've had to deal with Julie. She is.
I don't care, Dad. I'm saying something. I want to talk to Ted privately.
That isn't gonna help, please.
Dad, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the officer.
That's not gonna happen.
Why?
Because of what you just did, that's not going to happen.
Because I scurried away and got back from him?
You were kicking.
The dog was in my face.
Okay.
So she admits it. So she admits she kicked the dog because it was in her face. Are you Oh my God! All right. Well, she admitted it.
You're not talking to him privately right now. That's not how it's gonna go.
Later in court, just cooperate with Ralph. Are you still listening or not?
I need you guys to come up here, Dad, and help me. I have a lot of stuff.
Police give our suspect time to talk, but eventually decide it's time to move on.
Like, I mean, they're giving her way too much now. All right, look. All right, you know what? I still want to stand by what I said earlier, but I'm sorry. Everything leading up to this was like, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's getting bad, it's getting worse, it's getting worse. And then she ups and you hear what it sounds like she kicked the dog. He says, don't kick my dog. And she basically admits it, saying the reason basically admitting that she did it.
Well, we got to come up with a solution for what's going on right now.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm talking to my dad.
Okay, but we can't stay here all night, so we got to come up with a solution now.
Okay.
Okay?
So you guys are going to stand here while I grab everything that's mine?
Well, I'm going to give you a couple options. Okay? I'm sure Ted is nice enough to make arrangements so you can get the rest of your stuff, get what you need for tonight, and you go, or you're going to have to go with us because you can't stay here.
What were my options?
I said you can gather up the stuff you need for tonight, and you can go, and Ted will make arrangements to get the rest of your stuff
Why
to you.
can't Ted and I go through everything together and you guys just stand there?
Because we don't.
Because the cops don't operate on your time, lady.
You have all night to do that. You're going to have to make other arrangements if you have that much stuff. So your options are you get what you need and go, or we're going to take you. And I don't want to take you. Okay? I would rather just do this peacefully.
Just do what they want. Get your stuff and head this way.
Hey there, everybody. We're going to get you right back to that body cam in just
Poggers.
Before we do, here's a question for you. What do a lot of the videos on this channel make clear? That the world is a crazy place, and you have to know who you're surrounding yourself with. You got to be careful.
Well, in fairness, no. In fairness, I would say no. That's actually the opposite. The problem that you're having with these body cams is you are getting a very, very selected view of individuals. I think it's not fair to say that this is emblematic of, or like it's like this is a normalcy of society, because cops, by virtue of their job, usually deals with the asshats of society. That's part of the job. So I feel like, so I think that's unfair to say that the body cam footage is proof of anything.
About who you let into your life, especially new people, new friends, new dates, new people you meet online. Well, that's
exactly.
I want to talk to you right now about truthfinder.com. I have to talk to you about it. The whole world, their goal is to have truthfinder.com, and you type in a name. You get surrounded if you live in that area, people around you. Connect with people, track.
I know it's an ad. I get it.
Alicia starts truthfinder.com/
I just wanted to correct that statement that he made.
Body cam channel. Alicia starts to gather her things, with one item taking high priority.
I need some medicine and I need such a
It's right there.
Yeah, I know where my medicine
He was in your way. He was in your way. I was just trying to... He didn't have him.
Am I allowed to take any of the weed or no?
There is none.
Well, you're not allowed to possess it, so no.
Wait. What state are we in? Oh, yeah, where are we? Oh, of course this is Wisconsin. We're in Wisconsin, so weed is still illegal in Wisconsin. Of course it's Wisconsin. What?
Well, here, come on, I'll show you.
I'm not worried about it. Get your stuff.
No, I'm getting half my weed.
You're not.
No, lady. It's still illegal in Wisconsin.
With you.
Well, actually, technically, it's not mine though. So
it doesn't matter who.
Wait, and now she's snitching on Ted. Why are you snitching on Ted?
It is. You can't legally possess it.
Police follow the suspect.
Jessa, I think Taco's in Wisconsin. I think medicinal marijuana is legal, but not recreational. But now she's snitching on Ted. She's trying to jack Ted's weed, and she's calling him out. That's unfair.
Basement, where she continues searching for the marijuana in front of police, despite it being illegal in Wisconsin.
Here. Wonder what she did with its head.
Oh, even medicinal's not legal either? Okay, so yeah.
What about my couch? I want this in my couch.
We're not worried about that today. You need Ma'am, I just gave you your options. You get your necessities and leave on your own.
I'm trying to find my... I lived here for over a year. I'm looking for my stuff.
Okay, so greater context. She has been living with her new boyfriend for a year, and now the boyfriend wants her out. On top, never mind the two ex-husbands, the boyfriend also wants her out, permanently. So, look, when you're dealing with 3 long-term relationships and it's all gone bad, I feel like you might be the problem here.
None of your necessities are down here. It's under construction.
Alicia gives up the search and returns to the closet, where this situation goes from bad to worse.
Do you think you could bring me some tubs? So I could put my in?
I don't think you need that much, do you? You're just supposed to be going for...
I'm still taking my necessity clothes with me and all my military equipment. All my military files. I'm going to need more than this.
I'm going.
Tubs, Ted. We bought tubs. With the f***ing lid on it.
Ma'am, you need to stop yelling.
Is he retarded or he doesn't understand? We bought
ma'am,
tubs.
Goodness.
We bought tubs.
This is your last chance. If you continue to yell and swear, you are going to go into custody. I've had enough.
Swearing?
Yes, I've had enough. Get your stuff and let's go.
I'm getting my stuff. I'm allowed to swear.
You are not.
Freedom of speech.
This close.
Yeah.
Get your stuff.
I got in trouble doing the same you do. I mean, I got hurt doing the same shit you do.
Get your stuff.
I'm
let's
getting
go.
my stuff. Quit telling me to do it.
I am brought tubs.
Oh, now you want to bring tubs.
Please load the tubs.
After repeated attempts to hurry along our suspect, officers decide enough is enough.
He don't get in trouble for all the shit that he has, but I get in trouble. That's so funny. That's so typical of you guys. Huh.
Ma'am, if I wanted you to be in trouble, I'd have took you to jail a long time ago. You're trying my patience.
Yeah.
Get your stuff and let's go.
Do you not see me getting my stuff?
I told you to get your necessities.
And I'm getting my... You see my necessities?
That's not necessary.
My medicine? My stuff from the military?
That's enough.
Oh, shit.
Taser. Police deploy a taser after Alicia allegedly hit one officer multiple times.
Turn over on your belly now. Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Now she's screaming for dad.
Hands behind your back.
You guys almost...
Yeah, why do they censor the tase?
So how come you guys... How about you guys lock them this time?
Hang on. We'll get them done. All right.
You're not supposed to take somebody when you have other medical conditions.
Oh, medical condition.
You're not supposed to punch a law enforcement officer either.
I was getting my stuff.
What do you have? What do you have so I can let the ambulance know? Ma'am, what conditions do you have?
Don't even talk to me. Give.
Okay.
Dad, this is the second time they jump on all over me.
Oh my god, her dad's still on the phone this whole time.
I was getting my stuff.
I thought she was just screaming out for dad like in general. I didn't realize he's still on the call.
I have to let them talk to me the whole time I'm getting my stuff.
350, sorry. Can you have an ambulance respond here also?
I called one.
Okay. I keep getting walked on, so.
Copy 3-3 response. Yes, as the way she has that, is there someone available to talk to?
That's your dad right here on the phone.
Yeah. Hey, I'll talk to you in a couple minutes, sir. We got to finish this.
I'll wait.
Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you in a couple minutes. We ready?
Okay. You want to come grab her then, and I can roll her up?
Yeah.
All right. Roll her on your left side first.
We gotta get them probes out too, so.
Okay. Ready? Roll her on your left side, okay?
Yeah, you see all these bruises on me? That's what you guys did to me the other day, too. That's what you guys did to me
The other day?
I wasn't here the other day.
Yeah, well, all these bruises on me is what you guys did to me the other day, too.
Alicia is led out to a patrol car where she's headed for jail, now with multiple charges.
Anything on you that's gonna stick me, poke me, hurt me?
Maybe, I don't know.
Go ahead and take a seat in there.
Alicia Orzel was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer and misdemeanor disorderly conduct for domestic abuse.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. A couple times. Rowan's right here, a couple times in the back, but I'm good. Ian should be just about here. Okay. I'll have him follow you up. Like I say, if you just get her there, I will do the rest.
And as for those children,
Pog! Ice cream!
Look what I got.
Oh, yeah. Nice. She's got the ice cream Snickers.
All right, cool. You guys want anything to drink? You sure? Okay.
that nice officer took them to get ice cream while they waited for a guardian to arrive.
Well, you know what? At least it's something positive. But holy hell. That was wild. No more though. Like I said, I want to go eat dinner and then I'm going to be on with Fallout 4. But I appreciate you guys coming in. Like I said, tomorrow evening, if things go right, I'll be doing a collab with my brother. I will let you guys know that the alerts aren't going to be working well, because my brother's obviously not gonna have the software that I have. So if you're hoping to do some jump scares, it's not really gonna work. I'll obviously let you guys know that tomorrow. I don't want to get it so that you guys feel shafted if you ever wanted to do that. So, yep, I'll see you guys then. Take care, and in a couple hours, I'll see you on my other channel, Artie's gaming channel. All right, see you later. Bye, guys.